All right, this is a general reading. Welcome. Hi, I am SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, and this is a general session. All I ask of you is that you do not force any channel messages. I am being directed to tell you something about acceptance should be a priority for you. Is what I see is that you need to accept something. I will type it in the chat so that if I need to go back and reference, because I'm not going to write anything down this evening. I want to complete all 12 zodiac signs. I want to take a look at what you guys are attached to. So this is a general collective earth, air, fire, and water signs. Let me see. Acceptance is what you should see. So as I need to note, as I need to save notations, I will just type it in the chat. All right. And the reason why I see this is because this is at the top of the deck. Technically, it's at the bottom, but it's flipped over and it says, I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus, I advance in freedom on the path of light. What you need to accept is you, viewer. Could be a challenge for you. For some of you, you just now realize, you know what? Yeah, SGL. I have not been accepting myself. You know how we could say, oh, I know myself. Can't nobody tell me about me? To find out that you didn't know yourself. Something that you didn't know doesn't mean that you don't know yourself. I think a person that's quick to say, now this is my personal opinion. This is not me channeling anything. Does my personal opinion matter? Yes, it does. That's how you grow. That's how you learn from each other. And your opinion matters as well. I don't have to agree, and you don't have to agree. Moving forward, I think you know how if you have emotional intelligence, you know how most people who smoke cigarettes are targeted. That's the green check to confirm to you that person is stressed out about something, whether that's life or just things in general. And so you know that they are a prospect of taken advantage of. It's no different from a person who says, I know myself. You can't tell me about me. I know myself. To find out that you're just now learning yourself, or something that you display or carry out, to realize that you do things that you know how we say what we won't do and we end up doing it, to find out, oh, I didn't know myself. So be mindful, viewer, moving forward when it comes down to challenging people, because that is you casting a challenge upon yourself. You don't have to announce to anyone that you know yourself. You don't have to announce to anyone of your departure. You don't have to announce yourself to anyone when it comes to how you want to celebrate you with this acceptance here. So there is no need for permission when it comes to accepting yourself. So if you are saying, SGL, you know what, I do know myself. Like, I hear you though. Be prepared. Now, I'm not prophesying or anything. I'm letting you know that you're going to go through a lesson of regarding you, and the lesson is you learning the aspect of yourself of something that you didn't possess or something that you gain and then you possess. Okay, moving forward. Give me some self-awareness messages, please, for the viewer. Again, this is a general reading. This is not a personal, so please do not force any channel messages. For some of you, you will realize it's very simple. The realization is that you accepting yourself starts your transformation. Yeah. All right, give me some self-awareness messages so we can look at the collective unhealthy attachments. All right, so when it comes to you accepting yourself, you're attached to how people perceive you, or you don't have any direction when it comes to how you perceive yourself, viewer. Unhealthy attachments, collective acceptance. And I'm not going to tell you associate yourself with people who accept you, because sometimes you don't grow. If everyone's accepting you, how do you grow? So this is where you will go through a lesson, and at the end is where you realize whether you realize the transformation, if it was a benefit or was it a repeated cycle of something that you already know. Give me some self-awareness messages for the viewer. You have foolish coming in reverse. Some of you are having a challenge with starting a new beginning because I don't see people pleasing here. I don't sense it. I don't feel it. I don't see it. I see that you're loyal to all the wrong things. You need to experience the loyalty from yourself. And so that loyalty from people will usher into your season, because being served, there is no limit. Only way a benefit of being served for long term, that's a lot of hard work. So you're being asked, when it comes to unhealthy attachment, you're being asked to start performing self-loyalty and accepting who you are. So if you wake up angry and mad at the world, accept that you're angry and mad at the world, but just be mindful of your actions of demonstrating why you're angry and mad at the world, because you want to first consider how it's going to impact you if you take action, and how is it going to impact the people you love. Okay, so let's say you wake up in good spirits. You fill in the blank of what's good spirits, because some people enjoy waking up mad. That's their thing. That's their drive. That's their ammunition. Some people wake up with wanting to be served. Is it set up that way? Are you serving self, or is someone there present ready to serve you when you awaken? If it's just you, yourself, and no one else, when's the last time you had a good night rest sleep? Because foolish is in reverse. You're not trying anything new. You're not trying to birth anything new. Your perception of people, places, or things is totally different. Meaning, I can't read your mind. All right. Give me an I am message clarifying this foolish energy from the self-awareness deck. I don't see you attached to anyone, to be honest. I don't see you attached to anyone. And if you are, if you are attached to a person or people, it's an unhealthy attachment. And the reason why it's an unhealthy attachment is because you're not growing. This person accepts you, or this group accepts you, and you're not growing. So you're being asked to practice self-loyalty and watch the reaction of those who don't challenge you to grow. because either they're going to walk away or they're going to jump on the bag wagon, or they're going to challenge your loyalty. Give me an I am message for this loyalty, please. I will tell you this, if you resonate with this general reading, this is a good 365-day experience. This is not something that's a weekly or a 90-day situation. I'm going to tell you that right now. And let me pull this right here next so I can get the time frame. Give me an I am message for this foolish in reverse. If nothing comes out, there it goes. So we have 3 piles here. Oh, there's more than one pile. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, 5. Move this out the way. 6 and 7. For some of you, you're going to make a decision based off of the reaction of people. It's not a justification choice. And you're being asked to fully accept yourself, your nature, who you are, how you think. Because if you keep giving people, I don't think you realize that you're giving your power away. For some of you, it's just in your mind. No one is forcing you to make any choices. You are doing it based off of fear. They're being afraid to start anew. Foolish energy, let's just say it's a fool's journey, right? That's the whole storyline of tarot. Okay. But we're not going to go into all that because you are more than a king or a queen that's stepping up to the emperor and the empress. Okay. For the most part, let's go higher than the empress and the emperor. You are a child of God. Okay. The child of God, you don't get dethroned from anything. What you create belongs to you. Okay. You decide who you want in and out of your world. You decide who you want to create in your world. Instead of being called into a position in a seat that is ruled by the people. Anywho, so we have pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'll make sure that this live is available for you collective earth, air, fire, and water signs. Let me not be rude. Okay. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, welcome. If you're new, make sure you subscribe so you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. If you're returning, may you find the clarity, confirmation, understanding that you seek or need. My water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, welcome. Make sure you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. If you are returning, welcome back. My fire signs, do not force any of these messages because you don't need to. If you are new, make sure you subscribe so you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. If you're returning, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. And Juanita, welcome, my Leo. And air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, welcome and welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation. May you find the clarity, confirmation, understanding that you seek or need. All right, pile 1, we have everything turns into light. Your I am message, this is clarifying this foolish energy that is in reverse, meaning this could be a turned around situation. This turnaround situation could be birthing anew, experiencing new, taking a leap of faith. For the most part, the journey of self-loyalty. Love it. When it comes to everything turning to light, it says, this is your I am message, pile 1. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. What I love about this fire energy, which is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy, fire energy, wand energy, taking action. And what I love about this, everything turns into light, is because your challenges, it's what's going to continuously allow you to recover. You're going to feel stronger. Your strength is going to increase. Okay. So accept your fire energy. That's one of your strong features. Pile 2, you have learning to love myself, your I am message. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. So what this says, your unhealthy attachment needs to be breaking away. Power 2, you need to break away from being a people pleaser. Okay. And like I said, this self-loyalty journey, it's not a 1 week thing, a 2 week thing. It's not a 90, 30-day trial. No, this is the beginning basics of you even actually seeing that you're even loyal to yourself at a basic level is 365 days. Like for real. Okay. So whenever you need to say that I am message, that is available for you. Like I said, this live will be available for you when you need to reference. Okay. Pile 3, you have courage is your I am message. And it says, I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the test of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am being of new life. Pile 3, you're not going to like what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it. And the reason why I'm going to say it is because I'm here to serve you and I want you to be successful. Okay. You got to get out of your comfort zone and you are accepted. You're accepted from self, family, friends, work. You don't have any challenges. You're not growing. And so, like I said, this self loyalty thing, this is where you're going to find out who's loyal to you. When you start going on this journey of self loyalty, it's going to be complicated because the challenge is breaking that unhealthy attachment of this comfortable place of acceptance, whether it's what you want to do, how you want to do it, how you want to create it, what you want to change. You got to get out of that. There's no challenge right now in your life. And I think the only challenge as far as you even tapping into this session, it's kind of like, yeah, let me see what the energy is. Let me see if I'm aligned. No, you're not. You're not aligned. Pile 3. You got to be brave and get out of your comfort zone and take a minute and practice self-loyalty. And then you'll see who's loyal to you. Moving forward, pile 4. Pile 3, the unhealthy attachment is you. A comfortable place that's attached to you. Comfortable places, people, places, and things. All right, pile 4, you have choice. Your I am message says, I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. It's up in the air. I don't see that. I see this as all talk, no action. The package looks good on the outside, but it's a no. It's definitely a no. You're not fooling nobody. Foolish is in reverse. You have all the right words to make people believe, to get people from focusing on you, especially when it comes to acceptance. You don't know how to make choices on your own. And I'm not saying that to disrespect the fact that you're an adult and don't know how to make choices for yourself. With the choices that I'm talking about is the choice, how you make your choices. You already focus on the end result, then practicing serenity. You focus on how you can prevent the things you can't change. And what is the serenity prayer? God help me. Don't quote me on it. Let me pull up the serenity prayer. Lord help me Goodness gracious, I should know it by now. Accept the things that I cannot change, and change. I'm adding stuff that don't need to be. Like, for real. When you are having conversation, when someone's delivering you a message, viewer, you need to go straight to source. And I'm not talking about divine. I'm talking about, say I call you up, right, viewer, and I say, hey, such and such, and blah 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 blah. If the source of whoever is being talked about is not on the phone, do not listen to that, because it is not, all the pieces are not there. Anywho, it says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. You need to accept that you are different, something that you know, but you haven't been brave and really truly operating in yourself, because you're loyal to everything outside yourself. It's time for you to at least try to experience your fool's journey. You have every right to do so. Why are you experiencing everyone else's life and not your own? Okay. All right. Oh, pile number 5. Inner work, fire energy. Ooh. The den of fire. Okay. So you don't accept that you are already a diamond. You don't see your value. You may see value in other people, and you're being asked to start to that is an unhealthy attachment of finding value in everyone else before your own. Your I am message, pile 5. Is this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. And 5 represent change. That could be a challenge for you. Some of you may not feel comfortable with change. So something that you need to be aware of, like, hey, maybe I'm not comfortable with change. Change is not normal to me. Change is a red flag. Everything has to be the way it's supposed to be. Who did I tell that to? Was it pile 3? Getting out of a comfortable place. Who was that? Courage. I think it was pile 3. Yeah. There's no challenge. Anyway, your I am message. God bring me ideal situations for inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, isn't that something? Darkness turned into courage. Thus, I get stronger. So you can go back and check out pile 3. I'm not going to timestamp them, but it will be available to you, viewer. When it comes to this fire energy, you don't have confidence. You need confidence. And confidence, I will tell you, as I am experienced with confidence, is a protective mechanism. And when you use it in a healthy way, and the reason why I'm being guided to say that you don't have confidence, because if I say you have low self-esteem, that will be disrespectful, because on the outside you look like you're confident, but on the inside you are not. So behind closed doors, you are fragile versus being out at the forefront. No one could see how fragile you truly are. So when it comes to this inner work, if you, goodness gracious, as much as I want to give you the answer, I am not allowed to. You need to, your unhealthy attachments is, you are attracted to people who take advantage of your vulnerability. Meaning, say if you were to say if we had a couple of drinks and we're drinking, right? We are trauma bonding, and I'm hearing you out, and I'm Yeah, I'm digging you, but technically I'm just waiting for you to have a buzz so I can bust a nut. That's just the truth. Your vulnerability is weak. There is no challenge. There's no obstacle. You already let me know what I can have from you and what I can possess from you. Pile number 5. You have to work on your confidence. And when it comes to how fragile you truly are, you need to get to the root of whatever trauma that is causing you to give yourself up so easily. Moving forward. And you need to accept that that's what you've been doing in the past. I don't care if it was 15 minutes ago. That start the new. Pile 6, you have elevation. This is really nice, pile 6, the fact that you're going outside of yourself. 6 is Virgo's house, Virgo's energy. And it's Virgo is about going within. And the fact that you are already doing the work, I can see why you're not so open to this foolish energy is because you could see the work with the acceptance here. Now I see it. But with elevation here, this is letting me know that there's growth. And so you are aligned. Okay. Your I am message, it says, I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light and rise above all doubt. Congratulations, pile 6. Continue to do the work. All right, pile 7. Pile 7. So pile 6, I don't see any unhealthy attachments. I don't see anything. Pile 7, return to heart. Frozen. How ironic. It's like everything's on pause. Like literally everything's on pause until you're ready to press play. Everything's already preordained for you. Once you have a change of heart, you have a change of perception. Pile 7. I think you need to start judging yourself and start this journey of self-loyalty. And as you become more loyal to yourself, you'll become more, you will have more justification of yourself, because what you judge is you. Everything outside of you that you're able to identify and see, it's you. So whether you want to accept that you already know what it is you need to change, you'll know that you've accepted it is because you'll start having a change of heart. Your I am message, pile 7, is I breathe light and stick to the essentials for my soul. The present moment, I calm my thoughts. I focus on my heart and find space to be where my light and greatness are. I find peace and inner silence. Nice. All right, pile 1, let's go ahead and break this down. Fire energy. You know what? We'll do that for an extended. If you're needing this to be broken down, we will do so. Either than that, that's the session. Oh, what was Juanita? She said I'm a Leo. Do I want to break this down? Do I have the energy to do so? Let's just keep it general. Break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down. That's my guitar. That's my electric guitar sound. Break it down. Faith. Ooh, nice. All right. Things can be turned around with this faith, wishing, praying, and hoping. So, if you are thinking that you need to write it down, make it plain, make it clear, then do so. And I feel like if that's what you're saying, you've been wanting to start this self-loyalty journey for quite some time. And this is your to go ahead and start and release what you need to release on paper and get this start this journey of self-loyalty. Okay, just understand the fine blueprint, the fine black print. That is the warning sign. That is the precautions and the percussions and the font that no one wants to read, just know that you will experience who is loyal to you as well. All right. When it comes to this faith, it's evidence of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So whatever it is that you are releasing, whatever it is that you need to accept, that you need to be a loyalty when it comes to self-loyalty, which the overall first channel message in this session when it comes to unhealthy attachments is being loyal to everything else outside of yourself, people, places, and things, and needing to be loyal to self. And I believe the direct message was, viewer, and that was accepting self. And if you are already under the perception that you accept yourself, there's going to be an aspect of yourself that you did not know was there, versus wanting to remove a feature of yourself that no longer serves you. Either way, there is an acceptance, and that acceptance is the transformation. Okay? All right. Outcome message, please. That was not a drum roll. You see how that, you know what? I don't play about you, collective earth, air, fire, and water signs. I really don't. And I've been wanting to, I just listen. It is not easy being a reader. Okay. All right, you have the 10 of Wands. I love this. For some of you, you showing progress will feel like a burden because you are hoping or worrying that something is going to go wrong. Accepting yourself should not go wrong. When it comes down to courage and having that confidence that is needed, viewer, understand that when you feel burdened, or if you feel weighed down, or if you're working too hard, take a break, because it's an unhealthy attachment that is taking away from you. And it's kind of like, this is not the woe is me situation. All right. And if you have the woe is me situation, this is the part where you realize that where loyalty lies. Something about loyalty in the words. Anywho, when it comes to the 10 of Wands as the outcome, it says you're almost there. You may have unconsciously or consciously taken an extra responsibility. See, loyalty. That's the unhealthy attachment. You have to break the fact of you need to recover from overly extending your loyalty. When was the last time that you were loyal to yourself? You know that the blood, sweat, and tears you've put in are about to pay off. But even when you reach the pinnacle of the goal you've set, this too shall come to pass, viewer. Like I said, if you are ready to go on the self journey of loyalty, just know that it don't happen overnight. You're going to have more than one transformation. And the first one is acceptance. And when that happens, you're going to release, and there's another transformation there as well. Okay. If you're wanting to extend it to this, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com, or make sure that you comment on this, and we'll go from there. Either than that, don't forget love is kind. Don't forget that love is gentle. Look out for your individual zodiac sign, and we'll take a look at what it is you are, what unhealthy attachment is currently going on in your life. Don't forget love is kind. Don't forget love is gentle. Until we meet again. Before I go, does it sound like I'm trying too hard? Or does it sound like I just am acting very careless? I think it's both. Careless and not being afraid to show up for you, viewer. Because tarot is taboo. Tarot is not fully accepted yet. So don't just think, oh, SGL's showing up today. No, my family are religious people. Okay, in their eyes, I am sinning. So don't for once think that, oh, SGL just on here and it would. No. I'm here to show up to serve you. I love what I do. I have accepted my assignment, and I will never tell you some BS. And I ain't looking for. I'm going to do my job. Period. So, with that being said, thank you so much for showing up for yourself and supporting the channel. Don't forget, love is kind. Don't forget, love is gentle. Until we meet again.